world of music is filled with stories of talent, struggle, and triumph. But few stories capture the essence of raw passion and relentless innovation, like that of DJ Panton and QJ Lee. Their journey isn't just about beats and melodies, it's about breaking barriers, rewriting rules, and leaving an indelible mark on the industry. DJ Panton, a master of rhythm, a visionary behind the decks, known for his electrifying sets and genre-defying sound. QJ Lee, a prodigy in his own right, blending soulful influences with cutting-edge production. Together, they represent a new wave of musical excellence, where tradition meets innovation and creativity knows no limits. But how did they get here? What drives them? And what makes their story so compelling? This is not just about two artists, it's about a movement. A movement built on authenticity, resilience, and the unshakable belief that music has the power to change lives. Their story begins long before the bright lights and roaring crowds. It starts with a dream, one that refused to be silenced. DJ Panton's love for music was born in the heart of the city, where the pulse of the streets matched the rhythm in his soul. From an early age, he was drawn to the energy of live performances, the way a single beat could unite a crowd. His first set of turntables wasn't handed to him. It was earned through countless hours of saving, practicing, and sacrificing. QJ Lee's path was different, but equally powerful. Growing up in a household where music was more than just background noise, he absorbed every note, every lyric, every emotion. His early experiments with production were rough, unpolished, but full of potential. He wasn't just making music, he was crafting experiences. Their individual journeys were leading them toward the same destination. When they finally crossed paths, it wasn't by chance, it was destiny. The moment they collaborated, something clicked. Their styles complemented each other perfectly. Panton's dynamic energy and Lee's meticulous production created a sound that was fresh, bold, and impossible to ignore. The grind was relentless. Small gigs turned into bigger stages. Local recognition grew into industry buzz. But success didn't come overnight. It was built on sleepless nights, rejected demos, and the kind of persistence that only comes from true passion. Every success story has its obstacles, and DJ Panton and QJ Lee faced theirs head-on. The music industry is unforgiving, a world where talent alone isn't always enough. They battled skepticism, financial struggles, and the pressure to conform. There were moments when doubt crept in. Was their sound too different? Were they pushing too far outside the box? The industry often favors familiarity over innovation, but Panton and Lee refused to compromise. They believed in their vision, even when others didn't. Personal sacrifices weighed heavily. Missed family events, strained relationships, the constant hustle, it took a toll. But through every setback, they found strength in their craft. Every challenge only fueled their determination to prove that their music mattered. And then came the breakthrough, a viral set, a major collaboration, a defining moment that silenced the critics. The struggles didn't disappear, but they no longer defined the journey. Instead, they became part of the story, proof that resilience pays off. In a sea of artists, DJ Panton and QJ Lee stand apart. It's not just their technical skill or their ear for sound, it's their ability to create moments. Panton's live performances are more than just sets, they're experiences. He reads crowds like a book, taking them on a journey they'll never forget. QJ Lee's production is a master class in emotion. He doesn't just make tracks, he builds worlds. His attention to detail, his willingness to experiment, and his deep respect for musical roots set him apart. Together, they balance each other perfectly. Panton's fire and Lee's precision create a sound that's both explosive and refined. But beyond the music, it's their authenticity that resonates. They don't follow trends, they set them. They don't chase fame, they chase impact. In an industry often driven by image, they remain unapologetically themselves. Where do they go from here? The answer is simple: wherever they want. DJ Panton and QJ Lee have only scratched the surface of their potential. With every new project, they push boundaries further. World tours, groundbreaking albums, collaborations with legends. The future is limitless. But more than personal success, they're focused on legacy, mentorship, philanthropy, using their platform to uplift the next generation. They understand that real influence isn't just about records sold, it's about lives changed. The music industry is evolving, and so are they. Virtual reality concerts, immersive audio experiences, genre-blurring innovations. They're at the forefront of it all. The only certainty is that it won't stop. DJ Panton and QJ Lee's story is far from over. If anything, it's just beginning. From humble starts to global stages, they've proven that passion, persistence, and authenticity can redefine an industry. But this isn't just their story. It's an inspiration, a reminder that greatness isn't handed out, it's earned. That the best music doesn't just sound good, it feels alive. As they continue to rise, one thing is certain: the world will be listening. And if their past is any indication, the best is yet to come. DJ Panton, 5 unique facts, self-taught, pioneer, never formally trained. Panton mastered DJing by studying vinyl records and practicing relentlessly, developing a signature scratch technique that blends old-school hip-hop with modern EDM. Underground roots. Before headlining festivals, he played illegal warehouse raves where his high-energy sets earned him a cult following in the underground scene. Equipment innovator. Known for modifying his own gear, Panton once built a custom MIDI controller from spare parts to create a unique sound manipulation tool. Silent philanthropist. He quietly funds music programs in underserved schools under a pseudonym, refusing publicity for his charity work. Multi-genre chameleon. Unlike most DJs who stick to one style, Panton sets can shift from techno to reggae to jazz fusion seamlessly, making him unpredictable and electrifying. QJ Lee, Quin Lee Jr., 5 unique facts, classical training. Before producing beats, QJ Lee was a child prodigy in piano, studying classical compositions, which explains the complex melodies in his tracks. Ghost producer turned star. He initially produced anonymously for major artists, but after a leaked track went viral, he stepped into the spotlight. Sample archivist. Lee owns a rare collection of vintage vinyl, over 5,000 records, and often samples obscure 1970s soul records in his productions. Minimalist studio. Unlike most producers with high-tech setups, he prefers working with just a laptop, headphones, and a single analog synth, proving less is more. Lyrical collaborator. Though known for beats, he secretly writes lyrics for other artists, crafting hooks that have topped charts without public credit. Thanks for watching the video, and don't forget to subscribe channel and vote for their favorite celebrity. DJ Panton and Quin Lee Jr.